Dating anyone is, well, pointless. And you may think, why? Why is that? Well, it all ends the same when you think about it. You either break up or you get married. There is no in between. Yeah, sure, you can stay friends, but being friends with your ex, well, it doesn't make sense. Because if you broke up with them, you broke up with them for a reason, and you're still continuing to talk to them, doesn't really make much sense to me. But not only that, but over the course of time, familiarity breeds contempt. And basically, in short, what that means is the longer you stay with someone, the more things you find to not like about them. At least in my case, maybe I just believe that there is a perfect match for everybody. And well, time has showed me that no, that is not the case. For starters, say you're dating in, let's say, middle school. Middle school is way too early, obviously. I don't even think I got a girlfriend until I was 17, and even then it was online. It wasn't even, with someone that I knew, but anyways, dating in middle school. You don't have a job, you don't have a car. Yeah, I gotta say, when I was in middle school, I was a dumbass. When I was in high school, I was a dumbass. Right now, I'm still a dumbass, and I'm 23. And trying to date in middle school doesn't really make two cents, because you can't really do anything. It's like, hey, mom, can I get money so I can take this girl to the movie theaters? And I need money so I can buy popcorn. And then, can you give us a ride there and give us a ride back? So not even until you get a car is it even decently worth it. But even then, how many high school relationships do you know that are actually going on to this day? I'm sure there's maybe one or two. Maybe there's even 10 that where you date them in high school and they end up getting married. It seems like more of a waste of time. Now, you could argue that you don't know what you like until you date someone, but that's actually not true. You know what's gonna upset you before even dating someone. You don't have to date someone to figure out that if someone doesn't clean up after themselves, that you're not gonna like that. So it's I'm just gonna drink some water. Give me 1 second. All right, we are good to go. Another reason why dating is kind of pointless is because your brain really doesn't stop developing until you're 26, right? I'm 23. My brain is still developing, technically. But dating young, for example, I've changed a shit ton. I'm sure a lot of people have changed from the time they're 18 to 21, and it's only it's only 3 years. How much could possibly people change a lot. People change a lot. And when you're trying to date someone and they're changing at the same time and you're changing at the same time, it's you have to make sure that you're changing together, right? You have to make sure it works because, for example, I've seen this happen before. You date someone for a while and they're they want to break up because they're going to college and they're I want that full college experience and whatever. And it's just well, what a fucking waste of time that was. You could go through, I know how people think. I feel like everyone thinks the same way. But you get in a relationship and things go good for 6 months and a year and you're holy shit, this is the best thing ever. I'm going to marry this person. And then maybe even a few years go by and then you break up and it's just well, shit, that was a waste of time. Now, you could argue that with what happened gives you experience. But the real question is it experience that you want? I can tell you from my experience, I would prefer not to have that experience, but shit happens. Did it make me who I am now? Yes. Am I fucked? Yes. So, I don't think it really weighs out anything. I think it's still kind of a waste of time. Yeah. I'm gonna chug more water, so yeah. I think that chugging water is more of an excuse to regather my thoughts so I don't go off the rails. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, with the whole dating people thing, honestly, to me, I think the best idea to do is to wait until someone comes along. Now, you could argue that if no one ever were to make any moves and just listen to my advice and just never go out of their way to like try and date someone, then no one would get married, no one would have kids, and the whole world would end because we couldn't sustain a population. But, you know, I feel like that's definitely not true, because even if you don't make the move, I feel like with someone out there, there's got to be some sort of just like connection where you don't really like, I don't know, for example, you're skateboarding and you see a girl that's skateboarding like right there, that's like a common interest, and like you don't have to like go out of your way to be like, oh, what's this person gonna be like? You can like kind of see it. So I mean, yeah, you'd still eventually have to make a move eventually, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the whole idea of dating is just waste of time. You could focus on yourself, which is definitely more important. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I think focusing on yourself is far more important than some random fucking girl that you don't even know if you're going to be with 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, or just going to waste your fucking time. Or you could get married. Who knows? But that is... it's not like a coin flip. It's not a 50-50 shot there. If you're anything like me, you have flipped many coins, and all of them have turned up tails, which doesn't make sense. It has to be heads at one point. Do I want to find out when? No, not really. Like I said, that experience you definitely don't want. It is, it's fucked. Well, hopefully you listen/not listen to my advice. The channel is called Bad Advice for a reason, but... yeah.